The church has a lot of history behind it, a lot of history. This used to be one of the largest churches in town in terms of congregation. We host a lot of things, and in 1975, when it celebrated the city's or the nation's bicentennial, they asked organizations and churches and whatnot to do things in honor of the celebration of this bicentennial. So the church had been shingled originally and was weathering just like it is now. Then somebody went back east and saw that all the Congregational churches were painted white with green trim. So we decided to reshingle it and just let it weather. This would have been the natural color originally. So we let it weather. Our picture board, where we have all of our veterans, as many pictures as we could get. And one of them was Admiral Cummings, Rear Admiral Cummings, who was in the Navy, and he was stationed with the Pentagon, and the plane crashed, and the last thing they saw him doing was trying to rescue his briefcase because it had some secret stuff in it. But he died, and they had the funeral here, and it was a military funeral. And so a lot of the churches, as their organs have gone downhill, they've switched over to electronic organs. And frankly, they can get really good sound out of them, but you just don't get the ambience of a pipe organ. I know of half a dozen organs in town, churches that have organs, but nothing in town like this. So you'll see that most of the stained glass windows are colors of blue and gold and red, and these stained glass windows represent the changing of the season, from dark to green, so forth. The church was placed on the National Historical Registry about 15 years ago, and there's only 3 buildings in Porterville that are on the National Register. This building and the post office and the Zealot House. So it's a rather unique honor. Generally, this area is devoted to the brides getting ready and the bridesmaids. That's where all the flowers are kept and arranged and what have you. And then this secret wall here is the bride's closet. We have a lot of weddings here. Just a small social gatherings, small meetings. And the fireplace, that's the original fireplace, not the one you see there now. But we were afraid to use it because, the fireplace is over 100 years old. And so that's an electric fireplace right there. A lot of our guests that come are here because somebody told them about it, or they're here for a wedding or here for a funeral, and they all of a sudden realized what a secret this church is. And the outside is lovely and very unique, but until you get inside of it, you really don't have a feel for what it's like.